Well, hello and welcome, and hello, GnormPlays here, bringing to you a tutorial world. That's right. Today we are going to learn how to skyblock. Now, when you first start off here, with the new Skyblock Infinite in 1.21.4, it does have the option of starting with a random seed, and your island is decided upon what biome you start in. So this, of course, we are here in a dark forest biome, or dark oak forest. There's other ones you might be starting in a pale garden, or, you know, something else like a taiga, or just the old plain oak one. Now for the specifics of the tutorial, when you first start, this is what you're gonna see. No matter what seed you land on here, you're gonna have this option to either start, or you can mess around with some settings here. So the settings are as follows. Your main island, you get to leave it be here as the mycelium. It is the seed that you start on. So for this one, for example here, we are on a dark oak forest seed, which is just fine. However, that does prove to be a little challenging. The outer islands lets you have the seed of which the world is created in. So for something like that over here, that's part of the seed. And then you see that there's nothing else around. Yes, it is quite daunting. The world type really is if you are playing on an existing world or not, and you added the data pack. So for example, this is an old world. You would punch this and then it would turn to old. If you want to start with the traditional grass and oak tree setting, just punch the main island and it turns into classic. For this purposes though, we're gonna stick with this. The outer islands, the seed, like I said, stuff that comes out there. If you punch this and you decide to stick with it, it's gonna get rid of that thing right there. It's gonna give you that old-fashioned classic ring of islands. But what's the point of that when this is Skyblock Infinite? I mean, am I right? Yeah. So once you have the world set to the way you want to have it set, and if you don't like the seed, you can always start a new world. So with that being said, we're going to punch this. Start. It says, click again to confirm and start game. Yes. Now I've already been talking, so we have lost some sunlight. And the stuff that comes inside the chest here is always different depending upon what island you start on. So right away, we're going to get rid of some of this fauna here, the flora and the whatnot. The mushroom is good to hold on to. We're really hoping to get some seeds right away, but I don't know if we're going to get any. Now, the reason why this is on hard and not hardcore is because if we perish, we will spawn right back here. But looks like we had no luck with any kind of seeds, and that's important because when you're playing, you're going to get hungry. So you need to have some kind of food. Now, the reason why I stuck with the dark oak forest here is because it does have a chance to drop apples. So we are kind of banking on that chance here. Now, normally what I would do here, because this is such a big tree, though, we are going to get a lot of wood right away. So we're going to do things a little bit differently, not very differently, but a little bit differently. So first off, we're going to take our logs, we're going to put it into planks, take the planks and turn it into a crafting table. Then we're going to take 2 sticks, turn it like that. Then the very first thing we're going to do is make that's right, a pickaxe. We're going to make a pickaxe, and the reason why for it is because we're going to be making that's right, cobble generator. We're also going to grab a wooden axe at the same time here. Now, one thing that I prefer to do when playing this game is always have one piece of grass block, and that's because you want to save that grass block piece. Now, what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to actually start digging down, because you have 1, 2, 3 layers of dirt that you can use. And we want to use all of that, which is why I haven't chopped this whole thing down yet, is because we want to have a big enough area to catch any saplings that may fall. And the other thing here is we really want at least 4 saplings to fall, because if they don't, well, that's where the cobblestone comes in, because there is a little birch island right over there. And it looks like that's the only thing around us. We have nothing below us either. So it's very important to get the saplings from this, or at least the saplings from the birch, to where we can keep on growing trees. Now, like I said, I want to leave 1 piece of grass. And thankfully, the chest does not affect the grass here, so that will stay grass. And then we are going to go 1 more down. Right like this here. And what's going to happen, hopefully what's going to happen at least, while we are doing this, is that the grass will start to kind of grow downward onto another piece of dirt. Okay, so that hadn't happened, but that's okay. Now we're going to take our lava bucket, we're going to take our ice. So now we're going to set up a very simple little auto cobble auto cobble gen. First things first here is we are going to put 2 pieces of dirt here. And then we're going to do this. We might sacrifice the piece of dirt, but we didn't have to, so that's good. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the ice block, punch that. That's going to turn into water. It's going to cause the water to go down. Then we're going to take the bucket of lava, put it right there. And as you can see, boom diada boom da, we have our first piece of cobblestone. Now I'm going to place that piece of dirt behind it to where the cobblestone has less of a chance of flying out somewhere. And then here comes the most fun part about doing Skyblock, is we get to do this for a while. Yes. Now the fun part is you can just hold down your button, your mouse button, and sometimes you will lose cobble into the lava. That's part of the cobblestone generator. It is not a lossless system. So every once in a while, just kind of go and grab that there. One other thing you can do, which is really cool, is take the crafting table and put that right behind there. Now the crafting table will catch fire, but it will not go away because crafting tables don't burn up. So now you can just hold and keep on mining, and this will spawn so fast that you don't have to worry about the crafting table breaking while you are mining the cobble. And we have a tropical fish. I don't know if you saw that, but we have a tropical fish. Now notice we are losing some cobble, and that's completely normal. That's okay. It happens. Now we do know that wooden pickaxes do not last the longest. Of course they are, I think they actually last longer than gold pickaxes do. I'll have to put a test to it to see how many blocks you can mine with a wooden pickaxe versus gold pickaxe. But the important thing to remember is now that we have stone, we do have some more planks. Now wood is very, very important in this style of game. Same with dirt, which is why we don't have a lot of dirt down. We haven't really expanded on the dirt. We want to hold on to the dirt because we need to make farms. In order to make farms, we need to get seeds. So that's the other portion. Okay, we have half a stack of cobblestone. We're going to put the rest of the dirt in here along with the bucket. The bucket is very, very important. And there we go. We have a grass. It just did that. Perfect. And it's getting to be nighttime. Now, the first couple nights, there's not going to be any mobs that spawn. Now, the lava gives off a high enough light level for mobs not to spawn in your vicinity right here. Now, what we're going to do really quick here is we're going to take 3 of these and put those aside. And the rest, we're going to turn into cobblestone slabs. Now, we're going to mine 1 more piece of cobblestone. 1 more piece of cobblestone. There we go. And now we can go ahead and turn those into slabs as well, because we want to actually start slabbing out this area. Now, I tend to play very, very safe. So what I mean by slabbing out the area is we are going to make it to where mobs cannot spawn. Yes, that is important. So we're also going to make a stone pickaxe, just like so. And put the rest of our stuff back in here, along with the wooden axe. We have just enough here. We're saving this just in case we fall. So we are going to use bottom slabs because mobs cannot spawn on bottom slabs. So this is a good, safe way to build out your base without having to worry about mobs spawning. And it's also a good way to catch anything that falls from the trees. And we need to build this out quite a bit here, which is why we chose slabs instead of full blocks, because slabs gives you more in your inventory. Let's see here, almost. I always like to have a couple blocks overhanging away from the leaves just because of the way that certain things do drop. Now, if you want to have a completely safe skyblock base, I would suggest, once you're able to have everything done in bottom slabs. That way you don't have to worry about zombies or skeletons spawning at all, but you still have to worry about other things like phantoms, because phantoms do spawn at nighttime. And since right now we don't have any wool at all, we do not have a bed. We might tackle that here in the next episode, but this is just a very, very short intro here. Just by doing this, we have now created a more flat area. And now we can also take the dirt that's underneath this tree here without worrying about falling or losing the dirt, for that matter. Now we're going to take this here. We're going to actually take out this wooden axe and we're going to start chopping down the tree just a bit more. Might help if I do this. And once we get this tree chopped down, we'll be right back. And now is the time where we just hope and pray that we have some saplings fall down. Now we already have 2 dark oak saplings, but with dark oak, we need at least 4. So we have to watch this. There we go. Nope, those are just leaves falling down. We just have to watch this and make sure that the leaves or the saplings drop that we pick up there. So, just kind of hoping, waiting and hoping. There's one, there we go. So we just need 1 more. Will we be lucky enough to be able to replant a dark oak tree? This can either make or break the island and the start. We might have to start all the way over. All right. There we go. We have our 4 dark oak saplings right here. And we might be lucky enough to have an apple come down. It's very rare, I think, for the dark oaks to actually drop an apple, but at least we did get 4 saplings out of it. So that means we can plant again, which is perfect. And right here is where we're going to place our next dark oak. We don't want to use up a lot of dirt. So we're going to try to remember that that's there for one part. But going back to mining here, trying to get some more cobblestone. Our next, what I would suggest the next thing to be on the list here or the agenda is a furnace and also a stone axe. So we're just going to keep on mining here until we get enough to make a furnace and a stone axe, and probably mine even just a little bit longer here. That way we can also bridge over to the birch island. So we have created a furnace. Now it is time to make a stone pick or a stone axe for chopping of the trees. And the rest here, we're just going to make slabs. And right now, I wouldn't even waste anything on a sword. Instead, I would just start to expand the island a little bit more. And make sure, of course, that that just keeps on catching on fire, I guess. Got 1 slab left. Let's see if we can get another piece of dirt. There we go. And slab. There we go. Perfect. Now we are actually going to upgrade our cobblestone generator a little bit. Why do we want to upgrade the cobblestone generator? Well, it's because we want to get those pieces of dirt back. Perfect. That is more than enough. So now we're going to create some cobblestone stairs. And then we are going to create some trapdoors. And we need 4 trapdoors. Well, we need 3 trapdoors in total, but it's going to give us 4. So we're going to use all 4. Now, how we do this is actually very important. We're going to grab the bucket. We're going to grab the water in the bucket. That's going to make that a little bit dangerous. We're going to go over here and we're going to place the upside down stair against this cobblestone. Then we're going to place the water and waterlog the stair. Now, the reason why we do that is because now this is actually even more compact and it still creates lava, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to have happen. Now, the next part is we are going to get rid of this dirt and quickly place down the trapdoor and lift it up. There we go. Just like that. No problem. Going to do that on the other side here. And once more on the other side. Now, this one we're going to have to do a quick jump up and place. There we go. Now we have a very compact 3-block wide. Well, 1, 2, if you want to count those, you can. But we have a very compact area. And we also have more grass growing, which is something that we need. We're just going to throw this extra little guy right there. And now we want to continue mining. We just want to make sure that this does not get mined. So that is how we start off an island in Skyblock Infinite. Next time, we're going to go ahead and go out to the birch tree over there, and then we're going to create a mob farm to get started. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for the next video. As always, I'm Norm. You're beautiful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.